Greetings everyone, Dominic for another How I Solved It with Client. Today I want to talk about how you can do more with your customer by leveraging the client community. So we all have similar challenges, honestly, where as we have several channels to communicate with our customer, it will generate lots of inefficiencies and data discrepancy because information not be the same in every sources. Ultimately, it will create a tracking and visibility issue to the customer and even to us because they don't know where we stand with each components of the project. And then ultimately, it's going to be the customer experience that will suffer because of all that. So obviously, I'm here to kind of provide a few best practices and how we can solve that. So one of the things quite important is to have a user-centric type of design, or when you're designing your process and interaction, you want to make sure that the customer is at the forefront. Ideally, it is integrated and automated as much as possible, so you get the notifications, part of your project management system. Security and compliance obviously is key, so that only resources and champions within your project have access to what they need to see, keeping the information private. And then ultimately, making sure that you're contextualizing those communications so they go to the right project, they go to the right task, so that if you need to look for it, either now or in the future, when you want to look back and do lessons learned, you'll know where to find the information. So let me show you how we can achieve that with Client and the client community. As a project manager, you want to track the homework you're assigning to your customer, and that should be in the form of a task where you can provide the descriptions and details of what is expected from the customer. The customer being on the project as a project resource, they can be notified that a new homework was assigned to them. Finally, the chatter channel is going to be a great way to communicate with your customer, to keep the information within the context, asking them to come on that task directly to provide the information. Obviously, you don't want to keep your project up to date to inform the rest of the internal team. As a customer, you'll be informed of a new homework that has been assigned to you, reaching the client community directly to review your project status and complete your homework. The information will guide you as far as what's requested, making it clear of the expectations of your project team. The chatter will be your best friend there so that you can ask any questions, send comments, or provide any document that has been requested. This will provide the information within the context of that task to make it clear to the rest of the team that the information has been provided. The status can also be maintained by the customer directly on their project. As a project manager, you'll receive a notification within your environment so that you can reach the task, review the chatter post and the documentation to provide to the rest of the team. In the same time, you'll be able to maintain that project to keep everything up to date. There you go. This is how you can achieve more with your customer using the Client Customer Community. For more information, reach us at client.com. Thanks.